Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of AskDproS Business, where we bring business owners and entrepreneurs onto the show to share their journey and their story. And on this particular episode, I've got, I could say is a friend and a brother. I've known him for years, kind of like, know his story, know his journey, but his journey is quite a very interesting one because we are both from Nigeria. He's from Nigeria, but his business now is now in Angola. So I want to find out why Angola, why that shift, And Onyeka, we on this show, we always start from the beginning, which means telling us, how the journey started for you, because a lot of people want to know how you started for them to kind of like go with your journey. And if they want to do the same thing you're doing as well, they have a reason to follow your journey and your story. So for you, how did these whole things start?
Okay. I've been into business for more than 25 years. First, I was in Lagos where I trade, and then in Lagos we trade in a textile. That's a textile material. Then the Nigerian business was so good because then we have customers all over sub-Saharan African countries, Cotonou, Togo, Ghana, Burkina Faso, Ivorians. But at a point, probably because of security reasons, most of the customers, stopped coming. So it affected business then in Nigeria, and as a businessman, once you are into business and that income is not coming in, as you want it, the best thing to do is to, look for another thing and channel your money and try to see if there's another thing you can start doing. Okay, in 2004, a friend of mine, he was there in Angola then. And, I do communicate with him. He's a friend, very good friend of mine. So there was a day, I was complaining concerning the low turnouts on business in Nigeria. So he was telling me that here in Angola, that they are, they don't have any difficulties in making sales, and that they make sales with a good profit. And it's like, gisting, trying to...
You're just trying to find out the next move to make.
Move to make. So I was like, okay, I don't mind coming to that country to see things by myself. Initially, when I was planning to visit Angola, I was and visit and look around and go back to Nigeria because my business in Nigeria is still intact. So I came in first time October 2004 for 1 week, and looking around, making a market research, because as a businessman, if you want to invest, especially in another country, first you have to go and check the way they are living their life there, the tax, the income, and the importation, So I spent
you probably gonna do some feasibility studies.
That's correct. So I spent 2 weeks, and during the course of spending 2 weeks, I realized a lot of things here in Angola. One is that is not as large as Nigeria. The population is very small. But even as that, the sales is good. And also, it is not a kind of place that you will be, worried of anything concerning your business, because the government here, they secured strangers' business.
So the security is there.
The security is there, so you don't have to worry about anything.
What about the language barrier, though?
The language barrier is there, but one thing is that you have to engage yourself, enroll yourself in Portuguese school, the most important thing in the business is that if you can be able to learn those language that can, that you can be able to interact with the
communicate,
local, especially from there, before you know it, you will, if you want to, speak very well, you can go further and enroll yourself in a proper school. If you just want to maybe to learn small Portuguese, maybe you'll get a tutor that will be helping you at home. So that's how I finally decided, okay, let me see if I can invest in this country. Even as that, my business in Nigeria is still going.
Oh, so you didn't close the textile business in Nigeria?
No.
But in Angola, for what I understand, it's not textile though. You're dealing something different in Angola.
That's correct.
Okay. Why that shift? Why didn't you take the textile business from Nigeria to Angola?
The reason why I shift from textile business is because I noticed something that cast papers is fast moving and also profitable than textile here in Angola. And the locals here, they don't wear the textiles the way Nigerians use it. They use, not all of them that is not a day wear for them. But in Nigeria, people do parties and they always like to buy in bulk, but here maybe once in a while if they want to go to church, we see them wear it. So it's not as that movable the way the textile, selling textile here in Angola is far different from Nigeria. But cast papers, something I noticed about the cast papers business is that they have cars, but they don't have good mechanic. So in a situation whereby they don't have good mechanic to repair their car, they rather choose to buy new complete set of their parts. If anything, even if it's something that a good mechanic can repair, they would rather choose to buy a new one and fix their car. So that makes cast papers, fast moving and profitable in Angola. So I have to start learning Portuguese, start learning the another,
business entirely.
So it was so challenging, but at the end of the day, as a businessman, you have to give it all your best for you to be able to come up with something good. You understand? So
yeah, and that's how your name of your business is Nueltex, yeah?
Nueltex, the same name name I'm using in Nigeria, Nueltex. In Nigeria, I'm using Nueltex. That's my registered business.
Okay.
Also here in Angola, I'm using Nueltex Commercial. So coming to Angola, for you to be legalized, it's two things. If you are coming under company, meaning that the company will invite you, you get a visa. Then the company will now register you as their staff. Then the company will now document you, get your documents. So you'll be working under that company. In that way, you can be able to be legalized and you'll be using a working visa. Here they call it a visto de trabalho. Okay. Then, but in my own case, I am a business owner. So all I need to do is to invest. Okay. So there's a program. Okay. There's a program they have here. Is a investors program. Then, so the limit you can invest is $100,000. So once you invest $100,000, you have to move the money from Nigeria, from your country. You come here with your visa, open a bank account. Then that bank account, you go back to Nigeria, start moving money from Nigeria. Then, to transfer money from one country to another is easy in Africa, not like now, but everything is so difficult. So you have to move the whole money from your country of origin to the country you want to invest.
Yeah. So what you're saying right now is that there are two routes to start a business or go into Angola. So the first route is maybe you get a company in Angola to employ you, and they will now give you like a letter to apply for the visa for them so that you're going there to work for them. Another route is for you to come in as an investor, as a business owner.
That's correct.
With $100,000, right? Must it be $100,000?
That's a minimum. That's a minimum.
Okay, that's minimum. Okay.
Yeah, minimum of $100,000. That can be in cash or in goods.
Okay.
In goods, meaning that you import something that is above $100,000 to the country with the receipt.
Mm-hmm.
Then in cash, which is far better, because in cash you don't have to explain so much. They see the cash coming in straight through the national bank. At the end of the day, you will go and get your receipt from the national bank, and they will give you a certificate that you have 100,000 or more than that. I did more than 100,000 then, because the higher you go is better for you because the government also give like loan for investors.
Okay.
So it's far better for you to invest more money. If you have more money, you invest more money. Investing more money also will make your business certificate to be on a higher grade.
Okay. So it gives you that leverage when you invest correct.
More. Yes, because certificates here, there's a classes of certificates here, business certificates in Angola. That's a Group A, there's Group B, there's Group C, there's Group D. Group D is like small stores, people that sell supermarkets, small stores. Group B is people that have bigger shops.
Okay.
So then the Group B and Group A, Group A is like a big company. You can manufacture, you have that certificate, you can manufacture anything here in Angola, and you can import anything you want to import.
Okay, that's good. But when you go to Angola and started doing this business, at what point did you now said, okay, my business in Nigeria? Because I believe the business is no longer in Nigeria, right? At what point did you say to yourself, okay, I'm just going to stop my business in Nigeria and focus on the one in Angola? At what point did you make that decision?
Anyway, I wanted to leave that business in Nigeria, no matter what is going on. But the reason why I closed the business in Nigeria is that my worker then in Nigeria, he was the one that called me one day, was like, that is getting worse. If I can be able to help him also to join me in Angola, that he don't mind joining me in Angola, that since the business here is, it's like it's not profitable, no sales and all this stuff. I said, okay, since you made up your mind, then the best thing is to close down the business. Then you can join me here while we move our business in Angola forward.
Okay. So that's why you made that decision. So since then, you closed the business in Angola, in Nigeria. Now the business in Angola is now fully moving on. So are you still on parts, or you're into other things in terms of maybe manufacturing or getting goods in and expanding your business to say?
Okay. What I did is that I noticed that there's something that is giving especially the English-speaking countries living in Angola, is like a big challenge for them, which is school. Mm-hmm. Because at a point, a lot of Nigerians, Zimbabweans living in Angola, Namibia living in Angola, they were having it, they were finding it difficult for their kids to study here in Angola. Not that they don't have good education, but education here is very expensive if you want to get that quality education for your kids. So when I noticed that, all I did is to invest in education here in Angola also.
Okay.
So then, by then my wife is living with me here. So all we did, because my wife, she read the economic and also she read the education. So also the mom is in that field of education. So I said, let's open a school, where our kids, other African speaking country kids will be getting a better education.
Okay.
So I have to invest in education.
Okay, so you saw that gap, that okay, this is the problem, this is a challenge, and as a true entrepreneur and a businessman, you took the opportunity, right? But
that's correct.
So how do you now mix both your business and the school? How was the day-to-day running? Was there no conflicting interest in terms of trying to focus on one business and now you're trying to run the school as well?
I was not the one running the school. My
Okay.
wife was the one running the school.
Okay.
And we also have a school manager
that
also manage the school. Because in business, you don't do everything. You do your part and you employ people to do the one they specialize on. I specialize in trading. That's me. Then my wife was the one managing the school. And also we have a school manager. Okay. And we have teachers from Angolan indigenous, Namibian, South African, Zimbabwe, Zambia, and Nigerians also.
Okay, that's good. We've spoken about. I think minutes ago we spoke about the security in Angola. For those people that will listen to this or watch this interview on YouTube as well, maybe they have interest in, maybe they want to come to Angola to start a business. So if you don't mind, probably talk about a few policies that you think the government has provided that will help business owners in Angola as well, like policies that will help business owners.
Okay, like I said earlier on, there's the way Angolan government, everything in this country is well documented. It's not a country that you can just maneuver a process because you just want to get it. But the thing here is that if you are doing a genuine business, a legal business in Angola, you don't have anything to worry about, because let's assume you want to import a 20-foot container, probably this item. Okay, there's a manual, like a menu. You go there, you see how much it's going to cost you to clear this particular goods. Mm-hmm. So in that, you don't need to worry. Yourself, oh, these goods, I don't know how much I'm going to, to clear these goods and how much I'm going to pay. No, is there. All you need to do is to just do the math and check if importing these goods is going to be profitable. After the flights and after you've already paid for the clearing of the container, how much am I going to make? So it's well documented, and once you are paying your tax in Angola, because here in Angola we pay monthly tax, like I was telling you, we pay monthly tax. We call it input to sell, and the monthly tax from January to December. Then every January we pay annual tax. That's input to industrial. You combine everything, all your tax, to know how much you are going to pay for your annual tax. So is the structure for business here is well, you don't have anything to worry about. You just do your business. Make sure that you pay everything. There's nothing like to cut corners, no. So government made it in a situation whereby if you are doing your business, you pay your tax, you know how much you are making, you are paying government what they're supposed to collect every month. Because paying a monthly tax, meaning that, okay, I made you just pay some class of business, they pay like 1% every month, 1% of your profit to government every month. Some pay 5% of their profit every month. Some pay, bigger people pay 7% of their profit every month.
Okay.
So it's not the way, business in Nigeria. I know that some business in Nigeria were like that, but normal business, like not like small stores and all these things. That business is not like that in Nigeria. The way we are running it here in Angola is far different.
Okay, from what you're saying, I can probably say that it's a well-structured system.
That's correct.
That encourages investors or people that want to probably start something in Angola, for them to like, okay, we are confident in this system. This system works for us, and as long as you pay your tax and you follow the rules and the regulations. Right?
Mm-hmm. You don't have anything to worry about. And also, in area of security, here is a place, your store, you have to use glass to cover your store, not like you have to cover your store that
with a metal burglary.
With a metal burglary. And then here, business here, you use glass, cover your store. And at night you just put on the light. So people going around the street will be, they will know that, this store is selling this. Okay. And even banks here is everything, the structure is that this glass, outside you are seeing what is happening inside. Not that there's bad people also, but not like the way it was in other countries. Here is different. They have a good security. And mind you, if you're a visitor in this country, immediately you enter here, there's CID people monitoring your movement, knowing what you are doing. Sometimes they will disguise themselves, you will not even know. You will even see them, they will be like a mad people, but they are walking.
Okay. Okay, so that's the form of that's the form of the security. But
security, yeah.
So when we look at far and wide Africa, in Nigeria, Angola, or any part of Angola, from you, speaking from the business point of view, would you advise anybody that is in the diaspora, like is in the UK, US, anywhere, apart from Africa, to kind of like move down to Africa and invest, and start a business in Africa? Because looking at what's happening right now, a lot of people are starting things in Africa. But would you say it's a good place to invest? I haven't invested in Nigeria and now in Angola. Would it be a good idea?
Yes. It's a good idea to invest in Africa, particularly here in Angola. One thing about this country is that there's a lot of areas to explore in this country. Farming, there's a Portuguese people that are into farming in this country, and they are making it. There's a lot of business that one can be doing, importing like electronics, a lot of business that you can do in this country. Even there's area that's, but that area is that people controlling that area were Eritrea, Ethiopian people. They are into importing of food, rice, and all this stuff. And guess what? Government, they subsidize the tax in that area, so that the masses can be able to, all the food can be able to be affordable. So people that are importing any food items, they don't have anything to worry about, because at the end of the day, the government's there was a time they are not even paying any tax. Even to clear, you just pay a small token to clear the goods.
Okay, so what you're saying is that the government in Angola, they encourage people to go into like food or any other business in terms of reducing tax. They sort of like give you the platform for you to grow as a business owner.
That's correct. And also one thing good about this country is that as a small business person, you can be able to grow. That's a good room for you to grow your business. Once you are focused, once you know what you are doing, you can grow your business very well. You don't need to have a lot of money to start business, but if you are determined and know what you are doing, there's a lot of people that started their business with less than $500, less than $1,000, but today they are into millions of dollars. So one thing is that Angola is not an overpopulated country, but the profit margin in whatever you are doing is good. At the end of the day, if you invest 10 kobo, if you invest $1 in Angola, if you invest $2 in Angola, you are going to make it times 2 at the end of the day. So it's not a place that, you are a businessman. At the end of the year, after importation, you clear your goods, and at the end of the day, the main money, you are looking for the capital.
Yep.
Or where is my capital? I know there's some countries, even in Nigeria, some of my friends will tell, that after importing these goods worth of $10,000, at the end of the day, I lost like $1,000. Meaning that the loss is from your capital.
It's from your capital.
Such a thing can never happen in Angola. The least that can happen to you in Angola, I'm supposed to make a profit of 50% in these goods, but at the end of the day, the profit I made is only 25%.
And you still have your capital.
You still have your capital. So you see, it's a country. One thing is that you don't have to be too fast, that you just want to make it today. It's a gradual process. But at the end of the day, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah. And another thing I want to talk about again, as the whole of Africa, is that the way other countries see we Nigerians, they see us as very fast and want to kind of like play fast on whoever we're dealing with, And there has been issues in different African countries in terms of how they see Nigerians. But just to shed a bit of light, as Nigerian coming to Angola, do they still have that problem? Do they see Nigerians as a threat?
One thing is that Africans, all African countries, they see Nigeria as a threat. I know that. But one thing is this: there's a lot of good Nigerians here in Angola. I can confess, this country is one of the countries that I've seen Nigerians behaving very well.
Because the rule of law is there. And there are consequences as well, right?
That's correct. Like 90% of Nigerians living here, they are behaving very well. And we don't have issues with the locals. We don't have issues with the Angolan indigenous, because we employ them. Even at a point, the government said that that we are one of the reasons why they don't have dropouts in the schools, because here you can work and go to school at the same time. So we pay them. Yes, you can work and go to school at the same time. You work in the morning, from morning till after 4 p.m. There's a school that starts by 6 p.m. You go to school. They have morning section of school, morning section. They have afternoon section and the evening section.
I know we've spoken about how to get into Angola. The routes. There are 2 routes we spoke about earlier on. Through the company and through you as an investor. So let's say someone like me that wants to come into Angola and I want to come there to make a better living, or invest as well, and I have maybe between $1,000 to $5,000. What do you think is the easiest route to come into Angola to invest that money?
Yes, this is a good question. Also, for me, the easiest route to come, and if you are maybe you have a little money to invest. One thing is that if you have a friend in Angola, it will be much easier for you.
But the friend has to be a business owner, though.
A business owner. If you have a friend that is a business owner, your friend can help you out, send a letter of invitation, invite you, you get your visa, and come to Angola. Then if you come to Angola with your friend's invitation, your friend's invitation, one thing is that he's going to help you to navigate many things, like how to start, what to invest that your money into. Why investing that your money? Your friend will help you to extend your visa, because probably you came in with a 3 months visa. 3 months visa, at the end of every month you have to renew the visa. Then when you renew the last for the last month, your friend will help you to do what? To submit, get some documents you submit, ask for working visa. There is no how you can just stay in a country without a proper documentation.
So that applies to, does that apply to any country?
Yes, like people from UK don't have issue, to get Angolan visa. Then some like South Africans, they have a free entry. They can enter Angola without visa. Some of the SADC, some of the Southern African countries can come to Angola without visa. But at the end of the day, if you want to start up a business,
it's a different thing entirely.
It's a different thing entirely. So if you are coming from a West African country, one thing is this: you have to go and sort yourself out. Make sure you get a visa. Once you have your visa, from there you can start working on your documents. But business-wise, it's good to be legal in that country, so it will help you to do some other things, to move around, not only moving around, but as a businessman, you have to explore anywhere you can for you to be able to, to make it. For example, when I came in, I came in with a proper visa, and then I was going through my investment visa. As soon as I got my investment visa, because my investment visa is a 2 years investment, is a 2 years. They call it a Visto Investidor. That investment visa allows me to bring in people from anywhere in the world, document them, bring in my family, give them my document. They will be using my document, and it allows me to do a lot of things as an investor. Then if you are using working visa, another thing that the government did recently, that's a few years back, normally as somebody that is using working visa, you're not supposed to have your own business. But now the government did it in a way that even if you are using a working visa, you can be able to own a business.
Okay, that's good.
Yourself. Even if you are using a permanent, there's the one they call permanent, temporary permanent visa. That temporary permanent visa is a 1-year visa. Also, it will allow you to own a business. All you need to go, you go and register your business, because government, they want everybody to be legalized, and they want everybody to be paying tax. That's all they want.
Yeah, because when that process is in place, the government makes money.
Yes.
And with that money, they'll be able to secure the country and secure your business as well.
That's correct.
So it works very well that way.
Yeah.
So and again, in speaking to, like, now you're in Angola and speaking to people in different countries as well, I can't help by talking about, okay, as a Nigerian, you're used to certain type of food, when you go to Angola, what did you, was that a cultural shock in terms of the food? Do they have different kind of dishes there as the same
one thing is in terms of food, Angola, they have almost the similar food with Nigeria.
Okay,
but if you want to cook it by yourself, you can get everything, the same thing that you see in Nigeria, you will still get it here in Angola. And if you want to eat their cuisine, food prepared by Angolans. You will eat good food. They cook good food. There's the one they have. There's the one they call mutete. That's egusi soup. We call it egusi soup. They call it mutete. There's the one they call kiabo. Kiabo soup. We call it okra soup. They call it kiabo soup. They have another, dish they call mufet. The mufet is like rice. Then they have salad and they grill fish. Here they prepare to grill most of their protein, like fish, meat, chicken, and they have a lot of food, black beans, brown beans, white beans. They have a lot of things. They cook very well also, but it depends on where you eat your food. And if you feel like eating junk, they have there's the one this French bread. They will just cut it. They will cut it into two, and
is it the baguette? Is it the baguette?
Yeah, that's a French bread. That's salty bread. Okay. All they will just cut it into two and put some mayonnaise, some lettuce, and grilled fish inside. It's like a sandwich.
It's like a sandwich.
So people eat it a lot here.
That's good. I've listened to your story. Started from Nigeria, now you're in Angola. It seems very seamless. Someone listening to be like, okay, everything seems easy. But for you, what would you say was the most difficult thing, moving from Nigeria to Angola to say?
Anyway, the most difficult thing moving from Nigeria to Angola for me, one is changing of business and language barrier. Because, changing of a business is like you grew up in this business and at a point you want to change entirely, to switch to another business. It's not an easy thing.
Yeah, because I know you're in that textile business for years.
So, and the spare parts is like people into medication. You have a lot of varieties. The way you have Toyota, Mitsubishi, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, all these things, you have to learn their parts one by one. And you have to learn their parts number.
Oh.
Yes. So it's so challenging. That's why some people in Angola, that's another area in Angola, if you choose to stick on one particular item, there's a lot of people that does that. Like you stick on selling only servicing parts, like air filter, fuel filter, oil filter, and lubricant. You can stick on that. With that, you don't need to crack your brain so much. You know that all you are selling is air filter. Okay.
It's not very challenging.
It's not very challenging. Like people. I'm into wholesale also. I sell batteries.
Okay.
So importing batteries, you don't have issues in importing batteries because you import batteries. You know the amperes. There's a 45
the amps, the volts.
Yeah. So battery is like the same battery you use in Volkswagen. You use the same battery in a Land Cruiser. The same type of battery, only that the amps are not the same.
The amps are higher, yeah.
Are higher, so that's it. So there's some people that believe, let me just base on one item. And trust me, even if you come here, you can base on one item. You'll be doing well. You can choose to, let me base on only a 4 pump. You'll be doing well. So that's one good thing in Angola. You can say, okay, in car spare parts in Angola, you can even decide to focus on one particular item. A lot of people are doing it, and you'll be selling wholesales. People will come and they know that, this item you based on these items. Like I have 2 items that I sell, like silicone, and that's a.
When you say silicone, is that a lubricant or
lubricant? These are if you want to close any like engine or anything, you use the silicone. And battery is something that is very common. People know that, oh, let me go and buy battery from this guy that he sells battery. And I also have another item, fuel pump, car fuel pump. So that car fuel pump, a lot of people will call me, oh, do you have this? Do you have that? You don't even have to put it up. Like, once people know that you are the one selling this, that this is your item, you will be getting a calls.
Yeah, you're known for that particular item.
Yes. So that's one good thing I noticed in car spare parts also. So it's not more that you will be selling everything, but some people that can be able to do that, they are doing it, but it's more challenging. It's one of the, way back then I was like, finding it difficult to be able to know all the parts. Like sometimes you just see this particular item, or this particular item, because some items can work on this car. So you have to study that also. There's one item that, you can use this item on Toyota RAV4, Toyota Prado, Toyota Highlander, one item. So, but if you don't know that, someone might come in and ask for this, you will say, oh, I don't have it.
It's all a different type of university in all.
That's it. So it's that's the only area that I found challenging. Then the language, a bit, but learning the car spare parts is another thing. But aside car spare parts, there's a lot of business in Angola that one can, switch himself. You can go into articles.
When you say articles, what does that mean?
Okay, articles is like all these plates, solitape, all these little things, even earpiece, phone earpiece, and all these little things. That's all.
Like little electrical stuff.
Electrical stuff, not all of them, not only electrical stuff, even cardboard, books,
party items,
all these disposable cups, disposable plates. You can go into it. Even right now, some people are into importation of red wine. Or they have big store, they sell red wine, all the types of red wine. You go there, you buy red wine, because here they drink more of red wine than
white wine.
That white wine, red wine and beer, So
okay, that's good. So if you were given an opportunity to leave Angola to go somewhere else, to start somewhere else, would you do that? Or Angola is the last bus stop?
No, Angola. I always tell people Angola is my last bus stop, because there was a time a friend of mine called me, that Liberia is a good this, that. I said, listen, my friend, that I live in this Angola is going back to Nigeria, because I know that Nigeria is still, Nigeria still have a good potential concerning business, but you have to, you have to get the big capital for you to be able to strive in Nigeria. If you don't have that capital, you will find it difficult. Angola is the only place in Africa for me that I can be able to say, okay, I'm okay in this country. If I'm leaving this country, I'm going back to Nigeria. Not even trying to go to Europe. Not even trying to go to Europe.
No America, no Canada, nothing. You're going back to Nigeria.
No, nothing. Because here, my life here, everything is okay for me here. You don't worry yourself about power. You don't worry about yourself about traffic. Your easy life. That's all I want. You You don't even too much competition. There's nothing like too much competition in this country. Once you are doing your thing, nobody's even care about what you are doing. You just do your Lego business, and whatever you make is for you, not for any other person. So I'm not seeing myself leaving this Angola to move to another African country. No, it won't happen. For me, living here is just to go back to Nigeria, and that's all.
Yeah. That's great, Onyeka. It's been a very wonderful conversation, and I kind of like, and I know that you're doing an amazing job, you're doing a great job, and we all pray that everything continues to go well, for you.
Thank you.
For you and your family, but with my channel, I've interviewed a lot of like entrepreneurs around the world, but right now I'm trying to focus on Africa, maybe because I'm from Africa, Nigeria, to say, and I want you to kind of like give a message to maybe Africans around the world. They are thinking about, okay, I'm tired of this European or American life. I want to move back to Africa to invest. I want to go back to my motherland. What is that thing that you want to say to whoever would be listening to this and probably thinking about, at some point I want to move back to Africa? What is that thing you want to say to that person?
The only message I have to say to Africans, especially Africans living in Europe or America or Canada, if you really want to come and invest in Africa, just first make sure you know the business. Africa, for me, I've been to Europe, I've been to America, and I know how business around America and Europe, how they do their business there. You cannot compare business in Africa with European business. Business in Africa is far different. And one thing, you'll be rest assured that you are home, not as if you keep on overstressing yourself. You are working this, that. Come on, if you really want to invest in Africa, you can do that, but you have to be patient, because business is all about being patient. It's not something that you will start and expecting that within 1 year you are making it already. No, you just make sure you get what you want in the country. Learn the business first. If you learn the business, trust me, within 2 years you'll be fine. So people in Africa that lives in Europe or America, one thing is just make sure you investigate very well, research for business. There's a lot of business you living in Europe can be doing in Africa. You import from Europe and sell in Africa, because we have the population. We consume a lot. Africa consumes a lot of things, not like Euros. So you can be doing your business in Africa. If you want a good life, you can go to Europe and enjoy your good life, because our government are treating, our governments are not trying to help us. For me, if I can get everything I want here in Africa, why going to Europe, disturbing my life? Going to a place that you'll be facing the challenges or racist and all this thing. I prefer in Africa where I can feel at home.
Yeah, somewhere you can call home.
You can call home, you do your thing, and whatever you want to do, you do it. Not in a situation whereby you're in Europe, in America, clock in, clock out. Come on, early in the morning you are. Yes, probably because I've been so independent, on time. But having your own business is far, far better than all these. Because I see some people that lives in UK, they do business, but at the same time, they also work. I would be like, why? Once you are doing business, you don't need to work for any other company. They are trying to, I don't know, maybe to make more money to pay taxes in that country. But in Africa, you don't. Africa will not even. In Africa,
you don't have that time. You don't have that time to work, and you also do a business as well.
You see, in Africa, you will just do your business. You will save money. You will grow your business. But I don't see, people. that is in Europe, the way for them, they will still do the business. At the end of the day, they still go to their normal work in Europe. But in Africa, if you're a business person in Africa, just stick to it. The issue that our people having is that probably you want one of your legs to be in Europe, while the other leg is in Africa. You cannot.
Yeah, you can't sit on the fence. You have to choose one.
You have to choose one. If you are coming to Africa, come to Africa, relax in Africa, do your business in Africa. Try it for 5 years. If it doesn't work, then you can still jump by again. But trust me, if you but first is come and invest first. But before you invest money, make sure you check the background of the business. Investigate very well. If you are well convinced that this I'm going to give this a try, just go for it. So
yeah. From what you're saying, I'm getting that. Okay, the first thing you probably have to do is if you can visit, you visit the place, you look around and see what's going on, and again, if you find an interest, you also investigate as well, ask questions as well.
Yes.
And again, it's also good to also, like you said, also have a friend there that is already a business owner there as well.
Business owner there
to mirror, to guide you, to say, okay, these are the things, because it's always good to learn from someone that's done it before.
That's correct.
Or in the Nigerian terms, it's like, oh, you have a master or a boss that brings you into the business.
That's correct.
And he will take your hand and guide you whilst he's teaching you the business, and you're learning the ropes and learning what to do and the things not to do. Good.
So that's the thing. One thing is some people find it difficult to starting business is not an easy thing, but it's a gradual process. You start from somewhere. Before you know it, you'll start living your good life. That's it.
Nice one, Onyeka, man. It's been nice having this conversation. I know I've taken some of your time this morning.
Thank you for having me.
As a business owner, I know time is money. And I'm grateful that you were able to give me your time, because I know that there are calls coming in. People want to buy things and buy that. But listen to this and they want to maybe ask you a few questions, or they want to follow you. Where is the best way for them to get in touch with you? If anyone that wants to get in touch with you.
If anyone that wants to get in touch with me,
ask questions further. Maybe they want to ask one or two things about Angola. Like they want to get. Although I'll put your social media or whatever handles on the.
My email. They can contact me either through my email.
Okay.
Or through my social media.
Okay. Handles, yeah.
Yeah. They can use my Twitter handle is Onyeka.
Okay.
And my
Instagram is Onyeka as well.
Instagram is Onyeka as well. So then my email is nueltex@yahoo.com.
At yahoo.com, yeah. Nice one, Onyeka, man. It's been nice having this show, man. And guys, for guys I don't know, he's like a brother to me. I've known Onyeka for like more than 30 years.
Yes, now it's a long time now. That's the early 90s now.
When I was still a boy running around.
We were still a boy now.
I've known you for a long time.
If anybody wants to know about things that is happening in Angola, the person can go to our website, Nigerian community in Angola.com.
Okay.
.com. You go there. I'm the financial secretary. If you want to ask questions, there's a lot of we have communities. Town union meeting in Angola. You can go there. You can get contacts from town union meeting. You can, even your state, you can get contact if you want to contact anybody. If there's anything you want to do in Angola, all you need to do is just go to Nigerian website, nigerianinangola.com.
Nice.
Nigerian community in Angola, nigeriancommunityinangola.com.
Okay.
So,
okay. Nice one, Onyeka, man. It's been nice having you on the show, man. I'm grateful.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Nice.